Hello and welcome to a Drafthouse Diary special bonus. This is an unboxing video for Wes Anderson's Asteroid City. That's right, an unboxing video for a movie, sort of. Last week I went to the Alamo Drafthouse at Sloan's Lake to see Asteroid City on its opening night. And one of the things the Alamo had going on was a special premium offer with tickets to Asteroid City. You could get a lunchbox. An official Asteroid City lunchbox. And it's not just the lunchbox. There's some stuff inside here too, my understanding is. So I'm going to open it up and find out what it is, as well as show you the lunchbox itself. Now it's a great choice for a movie set in the 1950s because it seems to me very much a 1950s style lunchbox, as far as I could tell. It's a nice metal lunchbox. It's not the sturdiest construction, but it's pretty good. And certainly the style of art for Asteroid City looks right for lunchbox art from the 1950s. And let's find out what's inside. It's got this latch on top. Undo the latch. The construction, again, it's not super sturdy. It's got this plastic handle. But inside, there's one thing I knew was in here, and that is, of course, a thermos. So let's see. So this is the Asteroid City thermos. It's got a version of the same art, and it appears to have metal, partially metal construction, a plastic cap that unscrews, pretty shallow cup formed by the cap, and a screw off top. Now, the flask itself does seem to be double-walled. I don't know if it's actually a vacuum barrier inside, but it is double-walled. I bet this would keep soup or a hot beverage at least warm for quite some time. The top is just one layer. That's not double-walled. But when you assemble it and put the cap on, at least you do have a double barrier there. Again, and not a vacuum seal up there, but you've got a little more insulation. So I don't know how effective a thermos this is going to be. I don't know that I'm actually going to use it. It is more of a collector's item, but yeah, I like it. It's kind of nice. It doesn't have the glass interior that actual thermoses from like the 70s when I was a kid had, and that's probably for the best. I don't know how many stories there were of people dropping their thermoses and the glass inside shatters. So not bad. We've got so far the lunchbox and we've got the thermos. But there's other stuff in here, and I have no idea what this might be. So let's see. We've got balloons. We've got several balloons. We've got a white, yellow, and red balloon. And the balloons, well, they have little faces on them, and those little faces represent what I think is probably the most endearing character in Asteroid City. I'm not going to say who that is. I'm not going to say who that is, but the next item inside this lunchbox might. We've also got this keychain, but the keychain is in the shape of the alien. Don't know if you can see the texture from here. Yeah, it's got that bumpy, cratered kind of texture. It's cratered almost in the same way that the meteor in Asteroid City was cratered. And his weird little face, although you don't have the eyes, which are more like the eyes on the balloons. And it's not a hard plastic. It's not a really soft rubber. It's kind of a dense rubber, and the little thin limbs are flexible, but it's not really posable. But it's not really designed for that. It is, in fact, a keychain. He's got a loop on his head. and a little key ring here, and a tag connected to that which also says Asteroid City. So that's kind of neat. Inside the lunchbox, in addition to the thermos, we've got balloons and the adorable alien keychain. Pretty cool. Now, this was not included with your ticket. This was available to purchase if you were purchasing a ticket. It cost $25 for the lunchbox and everything that's inside. And you know, there's one other thing that the Alamo had in celebration of Asteroid City, and that is they had postcards. Nice actual cardstock postcards. Oh, they've got the Asteroid City return address, Farm Route 6, Mile 75, as heard in the movie. And you know, I've got several of these, so I am going to share them with you. If you have a U.S. postal address and you would like to receive in the mail an Asteroid City postcard, put a comment on this video saying, "Greetings from Asteroid City." And if there are more than 2 or 3, I will select at random. But if you do that, and if you're selected, I will write out and mail to you one of these Asteroid City postcards. Don't put your mailing address in the comments on YouTube. If you're selected, I will find a way to let you know how to more securely send me your postal address. But these are neat. I like that. Another example of how the Alamo, to me, is a movie theater run by movie fans, and they could do fun, goofy things like this sometimes. And I wonder, I don't know if the Alamo has done lunchboxes before, but they had this lunchbox, and I saw in a promo ahead of Asteroid City in the theater, they are also doing a Barbie lunchbox as a tie-in to the Barbie movie. So I don't know if this is the beginning of a new trend of lunchboxes for the Alamo. I think, or I hope, it's going to be restricted to movies where it makes sense. A movie set in 1955, like Asteroid City, it makes sense to have a lunchbox. For the Barbie movie, where there were so many Barbie-branded things in the history of that brand, it makes sense to have a Barbie lunchbox. I don't think it would make sense to have a John Wick lunchbox. Yes, I would buy one, but it wouldn't make sense to have a John Wick lunchbox, so I hope they don't have lunchboxes for everything. But I'm really glad they had this one for Asteroid City, and it was fun showing you the box and what was inside. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please click that like button down below. If you want to see future Drafthouse Diaries, click subscribe. And don't forget to leave a comment saying greetings from Asteroid City if you want to be in the running for one of those postcards, or just any comment. Let me know what you think of this. What do you think of the idea of movie theaters having these kind of premiums available for long-anticipated movies, especially? And if you're interested in the Drafthouse Diary review of Asteroid City, check out this video here. And if you're interested in a real southwestern desert city that leaned into a strange history involving tales of alien visitation, check out this video about my trip to the annual UFO Festival in Roswell, New Mexico. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back soon. In the meantime, enjoy your movies, and when you do, stay till the end of the credits.